few months back, I got a call from a gentleman that I used to know in the Cass Corridor. I didn't know him that well, but he called me up and said, "Don, I got something going here in Detroit. Do you have any music that you recorded back in the 80s that might be useful or could be put on a record?" And I said, "Yeah, I got a closet full of stuff that this band did." He said, "Well, why don't you send it to me, because I got something going with Third Man Records and Jack White, and they're kind of interested in maybe doing a thing, and I'm thinking of doing something called the Cass Corridor Collection in honor of some of the musicians who played in the Cass Corridor in the 70s and 80s. And he did it. And Third Man Records agreed to work with us and work with Bob, and the project became a reality, and we now have 3 albums now that he's put together. And Bob's going to come up. I'd like him to come up and say a few words about this. But if it wasn't for him, this band wouldn't be here tonight playing here. And it reignited something in us, because Tim and I started playing here in places that a lot of you probably went to. Song Shop, Cafe Detroit, Cafe Harmony, Elvin's, well, yes, the old Miami, the new Miami, now the old Miami. Others, Orchestra Hall. That's a long story, but we actually did play there. And we recorded some of our songs there due to our good friend Jeff Montgomery, who snuck us in one night. And he was the box office manager, and he set up recording equipment in this, and we recorded 4 songs in Orchestra Hall before the Detroit Symphony ever played a show.
But he designed a mural on the Park Shelton. And throughout the city, Eris Katroulis had something downtown on a building. And the mural thing kind of died out, and now, today, if you go to Eastern Market, it's full of murals. And, you know, Detroit is now Mural City, you know. So anyway, back to Jack White. Jack performed here in the Rivera Court with the White Stripes, him and his partner, and they just went on from their performance here to conquering the world. I mean, they opened with the Rolling Stones in a concert, you know. That was pretty fantastic. So Jack remembered the mural I painted at the Duffy Company, and he asked me to paint a mural in his factory, which you could go into the store, and in the back of the store you get to see the operation of the record company being, you know, the factory processing the records, and it's quite interesting. It's actually the only factory in Midtown, which is kind of unusual. So.